yeah, because I can, 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 because I can.
Go Ryder loud at a church group all-nighter. Come back broke, say your mom's a mad fighter. You bring $2 like it's all you ever had. I hand you $50, you keep 30 in your bag. I'm like, bro, what's this? You shrug and stand, and all you say back is because I can. That's your whole scam, but I let it slide cause I know who I am. You steal from yourself, put it back in your dad's. Walk around smirking like you're Breaking Bad. Later you'll panic cause your wallet looks thin, but I already know what you're gonna say then. Because I can, because I can, because I can, run in your mouth like a king of the land, but every excuse is the same little brand. Because I can, 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 You get mad fast, start tossing out friggin', but you know damn well you mean straight up fucking. Throwing soft words, trying not to get caught, but you and I both know exactly the thought. Then you tell your mom you used the debit card. She told you no, but you pushed it too far. When she asked why, you stood bold like a man and said your favorite line, because I can. Now every time you front like you running the show, I remember those words, the one phrase you own. But listen up close, cause you need to understand, your parents got power way bigger than you can. Because I can, because I can, because I can, Talking real big, but you don't understand. Life hits harder than your little command. Because I can, 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 Yeah, you flex, but they raise you, bro. They're the ones feeding the life, you know. You toss that phrase like it makes you a man, but they can flip your whole world. Because they can, because I can, because I can, Next time you question who's running the fam, just remember your words, remember your stand. Because they can, because I can, because I can, because I can, because I can't,